can do it.
Yes. Friday night here, El Blurred Americana here, showing up in the Cena farewell tour shirt. You know what I mean? Fresh altar shirt. We got the crazy echo. But other than that, coming straight off Saturday night main event, the last time is now. The last time is done. The last time is finished. And we got some guests up here. Selma up here, Overall 99 Media. We got Jamel up here, a.k.a. Cinnamon Suplex, a.k.a. I got the zip code as my end of my tagline. And we got Mari Hudson, the disbeliever, the disagreeers. And also, we got African 765, the head of HR.
You already know.
How you feeling?
Head of Hogan Regulation. I feel vindicated.
The first head of HR and the current head of HR.
I feel good and vindicated.
Yeah, so solid Saturday night main event. The future is now. That's what this show is about. That's what Cena was preaching. You know. I don't know if people disagree with somebody when somebody says it. Like the source says it. Like I don't agree.
Oh, it's so funny.
But hey,
kind of hard to say though when Junes is like 40. But
we see in real time niggas shed tears.
We did.
You know, but we can start off opening match. Yeah, I mean
the bringer of war,
the bringer of disqualifications.
Well, that's Drew, not him. That's not Oba.
Hey.
Cody
Rhodes was over Femi. You know, I think it was a solid opening, solid showing for Oba. Drew kicked
it really
in.
Was.
Ended by disqualification. We all knew it was going to happen. Afro News going
right. Look, 4 for 4 on predictions, folks. I called it down the board.
He could have said one.
I would have turned this fucking show off if Cody had one clean over.
Well, look, if El Blurred Americana would not have been here if that would have happened.
Listen.
Spider Cam would have been here, and
he would have.
Let's
start with
Del
May. Del May, how do you feel about the match? How to make Oba look? How do you feel about the finish?
I hated the finish. It was quick. It came out of nowhere. It didn't even like build up to it. It wasn't even like a crowd reaction. It was coming. It was just like, oh, he in the ring. Hit. Match over. Boom. Finisher. It's over. Felt like a Monday Night Raw episode. But the thing I loved about it was Oba looked like a star. And in the ring with Cody Rhodes, it wasn't no dual chance. It was just Oba chance. So a 26-year-old black man came on SmackDown, gave a different energy, came out to a lot of what people call aura. The whole entrance was great. The whole in the ring looked cool. The crowd was behind him. And I was like, I'm here for it. Even though I hate the ending, it solidified over Femi as people gonna love him.
Right. That nigga Monroe got found by the hose.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Jamel, how you feel about?
I think I was next to watch it.
Oh, damn.
How you feel about the match? How you feel about Oba's reception, Oba's future? Cody didn't make him look good.
I think Zelme he hit it. The ending, it came kind of quick and it was kind of sudden. Like it didn't have enough build to it. It was like that EO's death match after WrestleMania, but like that had a little bit of build to it. Like if they had built it up a little bit more, I think it would have been better. But Oba Femi didn't look like a chump. That was my main fear. It was like, all right, if something like this is gonna happen, Oba didn't take anything from Drew. He looked the strongest coming out of that segment. Like he didn't take a Claymore or anything. He was giving it to Cody. He gave Drew some of that action. He looked like a star. Like Zelme said, you know, the crowd was behind him. We were getting the ooze we were getting everything that he does from NXT, getting that transfer, and it further solidifies. Make him the king of the ring, have him win the WWE title at SummerSlam. That's how I feel about Oba Femi. Finish was, you know, meh, but the overall with Oba looking like a star, I think that went over pretty well.
Go over the show.
Monterey.
I'm pretty sure Zell represents most of how I feel, everyone's feelings about it. I thought it was fine. Just like I said, the ending I pointed out multiple times in chat, like Triple H has recently had a real bad habit of interrupting top quality matches with disqualifications, people interfering before the match ends. And this one it ended way sooner with the disqualification that everybody pretty much expected. We all knew Drew was going to come in and screw over Cody. We all knew it, but it just happened way sooner. So where we couldn't really just get into, the fight that we were all hoping that Oba would really just be able to show forth and the dominance. Like we got a snippet of it, but we didn't get the fullness that we wanted. So it was fine. Oba was gonna be over regardless, just from being in this match with Cody. We all knew it was gonna be great. Didn't disappoint. It just the match ending so soon and the way that it did disappointed everything. That's all it was. So it was more like I didn't like this. We didn't like the ending, but it being the opening match, we were more or less able to overlook it as the night went on. But just it wasn't pleasant.
It was only 9 minutes.
It wasn't pleasant. Like there was only 4 matches on the card. You could at least let all of them go double digits.
I guess I gotta be the guy to break the monotony, but Afro, it's on you.
I think in the end, the ending of the match just sort of furthered the story of Cody and Drew because it was another abrupt attack. Just like Cody somehow spent the time hiding in the back seat of Drew's truck, the same way Drew spent the time hiding in Cody's bus. This has been the story of who can sneak who quicker. And Drew was.
This wasn't even a sneak. He just ran down and just attacked them.
Damn, I didn't interrupt you.
We all been interrupted. I don't care.
I've been.
I'm not in the right mood right now.
By the way, my heel turn cometh.
I was going to say, this nigga wants to be the heel for the show. That's okay. As I was saying before I was interrupted, tisk. I feel like in the end, I didn't hate the ending because we did know what was going to happen. We did know the ending was coming, and I feel like in the end, they did this more. I feel like this ending was more to save Cody than fucking to staunch anything Oba was doing. Because in the end, Oba is a genetic marvel, and regardless of how good you are, if you're in a ring for him for an overly extended amount of time, it's going to begin to show that you are not what he is. So I feel like the quickness of the ending was for the sake of Cody, and it served its purpose.
I 100% agree with them though. They will say Cody.
I like Afro's take of it. Just you get a snippet. That's what it is. You get a taste. So you get a sneak preview at the future of Oba Femi, what he can do in the main roster. Overwhelming main roster talent, main top talent, just overwhelming Cody, just being a dominant black wrestler that he is. It's like if you miss Bobby Lashley, you get it right now. You don't got the same moveset.
And low key, Oba might be a little cleaner than Bobby was when Bobby first started.
But this is good. You see the vulnerabilities of Cody Rhodes, just like handling somebody like that. Pause if you need it. And then Drew came in at the right time, and he looked looked strong, overwhelming Drew. You still see the overall respect that you get from holding the hand up and making the showcase. I think it was just an Oba Femi showcase.
Although technically Cody did win the match because Drew attacked him first.
Yeah, technicalities. Yeah. I get a match probably a 6. Just it was what it was.
I'm gonna be nice and give it 7.
I'm agreeing with Cam. I think it's 6.
6.
Yeah.
It did its job though.
I hate the fuck.
we all knew it. So.
Like I said, I'll be the babyface for this episode. Just this one though.
And next we had. I knew the match was going to go the way it needed to go. Soul Ruca versus Bayley.
Let's go, pay him in soul, brother. A beautiful black woman versus a Latina queen.
Who wants to start this off? Because I got my own take about this.
Hey, look, this shit was sloppy. But this shit was sloppy. But I feel like it did a good job of showcasing soul in certain aspects. But I don't know if it was because it was botchy on both sides. It was botchy on Soul's side, and it was botchy on Pam's side too. So I'm not sure if like it was nerves, the energy, or like what it was, but there were just anyone who's watched Soul Ruca and watches this match. I mean, I don't think the match was just straight dog shit by any means, but you definitely seen Soul Ruca work cleaner, and you've definitely seen Pam work cleaner too. So it's like, I don't know. I felt very awkwardly about this match. I don't know what kind of nervous energy there was there, if any, but everyone seemed a little off kilter in that match. But they got through it and they hit their marks. The spots that were supposed to look good. The ones that were shaky at least were transition spots. So, I mean, all in all, it was the second match on the card. Worst place to be. What can you do?
Who's next?
Go ahead.
Then. Mine be quick. I don't remember. I just remember her hit the Soul Snatch and the crowd went crazy, and the rest of it I don't. I watched it. I just don't remember nothing in from it.
That was the part everyone was waiting for, though.
It was clean. Yeah. It was a clean Soul Snatch. The crowd. It's over with the crowd.
Jamel.
Yeah, a little bit like Zelme. The thing that people are going to remember is the finish. And if this is your first time seeing Soul Ruca, which this is a lot of people's first time seeing a lot of these NXT Negroes, the Soul Snatcher being like, oh shit, like what? Yeah, the match was sloppy or whatever. But dog, did you see that finish that she hit? It's like a fucking backflip RKO off the dog. Watch this shit. Like that's gonna get newer people who aren't used to seeing Soul because they don't watch NXT. Sorry to say that. It's niggas that don't watch NXT. That's a new move. That's something new to show them, and that's something like, okay, I'm a check for her. Like when she appears in the Royal Rumble, people gonna be checking for her. So I thought the Soul Snatcher being clean, they got the most important part right. But the match,
match on
the card, it was what it was. Bayley putting people over. Bayley, she a goat. So that's
my right.
I mean, I think this was a perfect example of what the night was supposed to be, was like a showcase, and it did showcase Soul Ruca and the abilities that she can do in ring. It did that, and so I give it props for that. Just the execution of just everything as a whole was, like I said, it was sloppy. As soon as you got into the match, something would went wrong, something went a little awkward, and it's like, okay, so we see the promise, we see the potential that Soul Ruca has and everything. It's just, I think this was just I treated it as a fun match. Like, okay, it was fun. It was, of course, all of them didn't really have no stakes like that, but it was fun. It was entertaining, in some ways. And after, the crowd reaction from the end of the first match, it did get everybody, especially the finish, it got everybody back in good spirits to go forward with the third match. So it did its job. It's just, it didn't go how we expected, but yeah, it's all right.
No, when they
it went the way I expected. I just thought they'd get there a little closer.
I'm gonna say this. Bayley got outworked in this match.
She did.
Soul.
Yo, when Soul had to lead her, when I watched Soul Ruca lead Bayley into the Soul Snatcher reversal part, like watched her cue it up, make sure Bayley saw that she was going, like, it was a little off-putting for me. Like I said, it was a weird energy. Bayley's usually a little more honest than that.
Very fast.
You got
her being Bayley having to be led into a spot was weird to see.
Zelma, you got your take?
Soul works very fast. I don't know if Bayley usually works a lot slower than that. And then apparently they didn't have a lot of time because nobody had time besides John Cena. And also, they interviewed Jey Uso and he's drunk again. Not good.
Oh, damn.
He's back in the tag team.
Retire, he lying. Why y'all keep interviewing this man while he's drunk?
I think for this, if Soul Ruca outworked Bayley, if you like, I'll just say this: if you like Soul Ruca, you're gonna like Soul Ruca. If you ain't know Soul Ruca, you're gonna like Soul Ruca. And if Soul Ruca is probably your new favorite highlight reel to look at,
I was going to say, there's a whole bunch of people that are watching those fucking Soul Snatcher highlights right now.
But this was a good finish. Right person won. It is what it is. They can make a whole series out of it. So we're gonna be at Mania, not this year, but probably next year. So Shit, I wouldn't be surprised he's there this year. So
I don't know. Saudi Mania is going to be a hot one for the women.
yeah, we're probably next year, 2027. The YNs versus
the YNs versus AJ Lee, nigga. The YNs versus AJ Lee.
Now I'll say about this match before I let y'all go. I love the opening of the match, quick and fast. Let's get these old niggas the fuck up out of here. And now we got regroup.
Dragon Lee is not like old.
I was gonna say Dragon Lee's not even 30 yet.
That's fucked up.
Just because the nigga wears a mask, we age him.
So go Zelmay. How you feel about this match?
Listen, I love this match. This is a match I was looking forward to. This is the one I wanted to see. I told everybody in the group chat, I'm like, listen, this is when everybody learned who Leon Slater is. He came in, no reaction. I told him it was gonna happen. I said, that's what I'm talking about. By the end of the night, when he came out and he started doing that 450s, I mean the Swanton 450.
The 450 Swanton, brother.
Everybody started chanting, this is awesome the whole time for the rest of the way. My boy Leon Slater is him and everybody.
Who is this nigga?
They didn't know who he was when he came out. They had no reaction.
What the fuck's the X Division?
But they came out.
Yo, he's the X Division. He's the X Division champion of titties and ass, brother.
People were probably saying that, like, what's TNA and what's the X Division?
They came out tonight like, oh yeah, these two 21-year-olds.
They think that Leon Slater is a corn actor now. That came in for a celeb spot that can really work.
But they learned in like a 5-minute match, they had every move possible put into 5 minutes.
They did it.
Hey, it's a testament to AJ. Look, outside of the fucking slip, yo, which
he did it so well. I didn't even know.
And listen, Leon Slater showed veteran ring awareness right there. He immediately covered this nigga after he fell, which takes away from it doesn't immediately erase the fact that he fell, but it does give you that plausible deniability of could it be a work, which is all you need in wrestling to believe something. You know what I mean?
On purpose.
Exactly.
All right, hold on. Jamel, how you feel about the match?
No, I was gonna say, agree with everybody. I think, like, if they wanted to, they could be like AJ. That could play into AJ retiring. Like, damn, I'm not able to do what I did. Like, normally I can hit that, but then on that night I slipped when I was in the ring with these younger guys, and it's like stuff like that is why I'm retiring. Like, you could build into that. And Leon Slater being that quick with the cover, that was smart. I love the match. Like, it was short, but the YNs they did all they needed to. Introducing more people to Javon Evans and really being like a coming out party a little bit for Leon Slater, like, and then seeing that Swanton 450, that and the Soul Snatcher. If you aren't like a regular NXT viewer, if you aren't a TNA viewer, and this is like, oh, I'm watching, wrestling for the first time in a while because John Cena retiring, seeing the Soul Snatcher, seeing that Swanton 450, that's stuff that's gonna stick with people. And it's like, all right, let me look this up, let me rewatch this, let me see these highlights. And then, now you got more eyes on Soul, on Leon, on Javon. Like, that's
on TNA.
That was the best part. That's the best part of the night, is that Oba Femi, he got introduced to a bigger audience. That's a success. Javon, Leon, and Soul, all four of them got some shine on them on this night. And I think that's a good look for them. And if you are WWE, boy, if you Triple H and you fuck up Oba or Javon, Nick, run your ass out the town. Like, you are out to deport his ass. I don't care if you're from
Triple K allegations are sticking if he drops the ball.
Man, I did say this. I said this in the chat. You got 5 black men under 30 right now in Tavion Heights, Jasper Troy. Who else I said? It was.
I'm not sold on Jasper Troy yet.
I think he got the look. Javon and Oba, them 5. Everybody know Leon Slater going WWE. It's almost they putting him in John Cena.
If they don't sign that nigga, it is a mistake.
I don't know how
that would be like.
As soon as his contract comes up, he's jumping ship.
Let's get Afro. Well, go ahead.
But then I said you got 2 31-year-olds in Mello and Trick. That's 7 black people. If you screw up all 7 of them, Triple K is your name. I'm sorry. You got
Triple K.
Afro the tag match. How are you feeling?
I think it was a really good showing, yo. Leon Slater, that as you guys know, if you watch the show, I believe all 3 of us are really high on Leon Slater. The kid's the kid's got the it factor. Him and Javon, they're magical in the ring together. They complement each other so well. It's that amazing chemistry where they have chemistry as opponents and partners. And so, like, Leon Slater's NXT bound, it's almost a given, whenever that contract, just like Joe Hendry. I know how much Cam hates that. Thankfully, he's not here to hate on Joe Hendry tonight. But, yeah, I loved it. Super good tag team match. Fucking, I don't give a fuck that AJ slipped. Fucking AJ's almost 50 years old and can still wrestle a circle around fucking more than half of fucking all the wrestlers in the world. So yeah.
Right.
I'll keep it simple and sweet. This was my favorite match of the night. Short, sweet, to the point. Everybody high flying. Everybody doing their thing. It was great. Showed great ring awareness in all parties. They did their thing. Ended how we figured it would, but Slater and Javon Evans, even after Javon was on Friday night SmackDown with his match too, they got bright futures as long as they use well. I like what I saw.
Also, Dragon Lee was there.
Yeah,
I mean, him too.
he was. Hey, no, hold on, wait. Before we go on, Dragon Lee tuned into one of the episodes. Y'all remember when I told that nigga to get rid of the wings? Just get you a coat with some scales on it. You don't save the wings for the PLEs. Yo, nigga came out with a jacket with some scales. Thank God.
Yeah. I thought this was a fire match. Great opening. I like the pace it was working. I like that all the old niggas that was keeping up with him and all the other stuff. So, yeah.
The one old nigga. We gotta stop categorizing Dragon Lee.
If you're calling them the YNs and other, then the options.
It was the YNs versus Uncle AJ.
Is he 31?
I
didn't think Dragon Lee was 30 yet, but even if he is,
listen, I don't give a fuck about the AJ slip up. It happened.
He's 30.
Okay.
I think it just furthers Javon Evans' case to being in the main roster, and it also entertains the idea of Leon Slater going to NXT replacing Javon Evans. So good stuff. Give a match a 7.
Look,
I give it an 8. I feel like it.
I was gonna say I'm gonna give it an 8 too.
Yeah.
And go ahead, let's talk about it.
Oh boy,
that's cinema, brother.
Just tell me, do I need to go first or last? That's all I need to know. Just tell me if I'm first or last. I don't care which.
Go ahead, Myra.
I think I'll be last. All it's gonna be is a nice glaze fest of how good this match and everything. Y'all can go first.
I'll go first. Well,
I'll go second.
I don't know if y'all saw it because you have to rewatch it again because the crowd just took over. John Cena was in a hole struggling. He stopped struggling. He smiled. He tapped out. That was supposed to be the story. Most people ignored it. It was him telling you literally from the first promo he did, I don't have it no more. And if I ain't got it no more, I'm hanging it up. That's literally the whole story. He like, okay, I can't get out. I don't have it no more. I'm bowing out. That's literally supposed to be the story told, but the crowd, everybody was mad because it's Cena last match. We love John Cena. It's the last moment. It's what people was waiting on. This retirement tour hasn't been that great. It has moments. It had moments, but it hasn't been the greatest. So people just wanted to be upset. Wrestling fans are starting to turn to Star Wars fans. We got to be honest. But I thought it was perfect. Him smiling, saying it's okay to give up right now. It's done. Was poetic to me. It's literally living the gimmick. But I'm gonna say this to end this. Pulling that off, Trips, which was supposed to happen. You put a hell of pressure on yourself. Plus, don't come out after because you're gonna get booed. I don't know what's wrong with you doing it. You had to just show up, man. You had to have the ego to show up. But if you don't put this show good and pay off a lot of this stuff with the Javons, the Obas, the Leon Slaters, the Soul Rucas, if you don't pay this off, Gunther the biggest payoff. You the one who you pushed. If you don't pay this off, it's gonna be a free fall. You might even be considered for firing next year. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. You put a lot of pressure on yourself doing that. You could have just did it easy and have John Cena win or just the pass out. It could have been. You could have did it easy or even a little fall 3 times. You chose the hardest way, but it also could be the most explosive way. It told the story.
unfortunately, my fucking internet decided to tap out when John Cena when he AA Gunther through the table. So I didn't even see the finish. But just overall, I'm not the happiest because I would have preferred John Cena to win because it's like, why not? Especially, I would be okay with this if I didn't have WrestlePalooza in the back of my mind and he took that L to Brock Lesnar. Like, him taking these 2 L's to me, just for me personally, I didn't like it. And it's like, damn, man, John, y'all could have let John go out with the win. I understand, like, in context, you're building up Gunther as your next monster. He's probably gonna beat Brock Lesnar some point in 2026. Like, you're building him up as the new. This is fucking.
He gonna retire AJ too.
You're trying to do that, but again, I understand it. I get it. I would have done things much differently. I would have had John Cena win this one, but again, I understand. 2025 has been. It's been a stress test for me as a fan with a lot of these decisions. Triple H's booking, seeing big head, big nose ass on TV so much unnecessarily. Goddamn, bro, you ain't got to be on TV all the goddamn. This whole fucking the Hall of all this. That's beside the point. This is Triple H. Like, okay, nigga, do you have it or do you not? So, I'm cautiously looking forward to what's happening. But it's Triple H as a booker. It's been testing me this year. That's all I'm gonna say. So I wouldn't.
We'll get to it when we get to the end of year show.
I wouldn't have done that. That's all I'll say.
Afro.
I'm here for the story, brother. Always and forever. And the story told. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the match. You go back and look at the episodes. Like I said, if when it came down to LA Knight versus Gunther, I said then if LA Knight wins the match, John Cena will win his last match. If Gunther wins the match, John Cena will lose his last match. And Gunther won. And they put on a hell of a match. The one complaint that I have is I feel like we dragged the sleeper out for too long. That's my one criticism is that we might have went back to the well one too many times on the sleeper in this match. Like, but I love the fact that John Cena kept it as old school as fucking possible, yo. He fucking went out counting the lights, put the fucking new guy over fucking to the moon. The Gunther, like Zelmay said in the chat, yo, Gunther made the man whose fucking brand was never give up. You got to do something with that, though. That's the thing. You got to fucking do something with it. So I'm behind it. I'm okay with Gunther fucking putting down John Cena, but you better fucking do something with Gunther.
The whole show.
Monray.
So it's real nice. It sounded all wonderful, saying, it went out of the story. This might go down. Let's go ahead and get viral for a second. This might go down as the worst possible booking decision, at least in the last 5 to 10 years. The crowd ain't went this silent since Undertaker streak got broken by Lesnar. That lets you know how bad it really was of a decision. Now, Zell may say, if Poster went along with the story, what has John Cena's story been for 20 plus years? Never give up. If you want some, come get some. That's been his whole shtick. I interrupt nothing. I waited patiently. That's been his whole shtick the whole time of his career. The one thing that he had left, because, he had a title run, they wasted it. He had a heel turn, they wasted it. He had bits and moments with most of his, biggest competitors. They wasted at least half of them. I mean, the last thing he had was his identity. They couldn't even leave Cena with that. They literally had to make Cena tap out. Now, one of the things I waited. Now, one of the things that we debated in the chat was like, what if they just made Cena pass out? That actually would have been not only with his story, but the story of the match. Because the match was what? It was a war. They tore each other apart, threw each other through tables, everything. So wouldn't it have been more sense for the story for Cena to give every last thing he had to the same business? Because that's what he's been saying this whole time. I gave everything I had, my body, my tease, the whole soul thing with The Rock earlier. He gave everything to the fans. So wouldn't it have been with the story if he just passed out like, bro, I gave everything I had and I don't got it no more? I don't know. Just have him tap out like a bitch. I don't care, but we had him tap out like a bitch. And then the crazy thing about it, we talk about the IWC and all this kind of stuff. We all yap about them, to be fair. Even though I've had my reasons why I don't like calling them that. But if 95% of the internet is all in single solitary agreement that this was a horrid decision. They ain't been this together since the We Want Cody thing about 2 years ago. It ain't been nowhere near this bad. But now we come to this. And then everybody's like, well, you better do something with Gunther and all this kind of stuff and everything. Let's just talk about the upcoming booking decisions. Don't both champions have opponents already? Yeah, they do. We clearly know Cody and Drew's finna go for round 3. Punk's already booked for another thing, on January the 5th. So what's Gunther supposed to do in the meantime? After something this big, month, nigga. No. Let me speak. Let me yap. I waited patiently. So the sad fact about it,
yap something meaningful because you're just saying bullshit now.
No, I'm saying what most of the internet actually agrees with. You just don't like it, but it's fine though. See, the crazy thing about it, go scroll down Twitter and tell me what you see. But anyway, the craziest thing about it. So if both champions already have things that they're planning to do. And then after that, you got the Royal Rumble. If Gunther don't win the Royal Rumble, what was the whole point of this? I'm simply asking, because if he don't win the Royal Rumble, he gonna go what? Do Elimination Chamber and win that? But they've already talked everything from Roman and Seth, CM Punk and Seth, all this kind of stuff. So my mind is like everybody's like, well, Triple, you better do something with this. I have absolutely no faith that Triple H is gonna do anything good booking wise with this decision because he hasn't done anything good. No, majorly good. I'm not gonna say nothing good because that'd be unfair. He hasn't done really good with major booking decisions all year. Last couple of years. So why would I have any faith that he's gonna do anything with this big decision that everybody already hated?
Oh Lord!
I was waiting for you to say something.
No, I just say I don't have any faith in it. I don't. It's fine. We'll see come Monday. But I'm done.
Can I report the passing out thing? Because I do got a comment on that. Passing out always helps the person that pass out, doesn't help the person that made them pass out. That's the whole purpose of the pass out. Tapping out helps Gunther. It makes him make Mr. Never Give Up. If he passed out, everybody like, okay, Gunther won, cool. He passed out. John Cena's tough, blah, blah, blah. He didn't go out on his shield. Like Ric Flair didn't go out crying or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of do it. Now, like I said, that's the only thing I want to retort.
Now, listen, the whole passing out thing, the whole tapping out thing shouldn't be an issue because John Cena says, I don't want to retire, but I have to because my body can't take it no more. He's already given up. Beyond not him wanting to give up, but his body is telling him to give up. So he already breached his own commandment of that. So him tapping out doesn't mean anything. It's fine. He gave up when he had to give up. That's what it's about. He gave up. He tapped out. Whatever. It's not going to hurt Cena's stock. It's going to raise Gunther's stock. Everybody was in shock and awe of Cena, Undertaker taking those F5s. And nobody complained about. Well, he's a necromancer zombie. He shouldn't be getting pinned anyway. Nobody said that. Ric Flair is the greatest all the time. You got super kick, GGs. Nobody complained. It is what it is. Now, Kurt Angle losing at WrestleMania in his retirement match. It was his opponent that retired him. That's the problem, not Kurt Angle retiring.
It was Baron Corbin, wasn't it?
It was Baron Corbin of all people. Now, retiring Goldberg. Now Gunther retiring Goldberg and then retiring Cena is fine.
Bruh.
He said what he was going to do to Cena, and he did what he needed to do to Cena. That's fine. It's just the IWC crying. The IWC feel as though they could book better than the professionals. It's just wasted tears. Appreciate what John Cena
Crying games, brother.
It's all crying games. Appreciate what John Cena did for you this year. Appreciate John Cena doing this match. Appreciate John Cena for his career. That's all you gotta do. Clap when it comes out. You would say, "Oh, you fucked up, Triple H." You can't do better. Like we already niggas. I told niggas to book the Rumble to now, and niggas skipped fucking 3 months from WrestleMania to go book SummerSlam. And y'all the same niggas that wanted 220 dates for John Cena. Let's just stop the nonsense. It was a good outing. Win or loss, it would have been good for Cena. If he won, everybody would have been up in arms and been great. Raise him up, put all the championships on him. He lost. It's fine. Nothing great. Now we can book Gunther.
Still put all the championships on him.
Hey, Gunther.
I did put an image up just so people can get a representation.
The only problem I have if Gunther doesn't get a good rub after this, then we have an issue. Because you squandered Cena's retirement, you squandered Goldberg's retirement. Gunther should win the Rumble. He should have made it.
He should lose. I think Brock should throw him out and then him and Brock at Mania. And he choke out Brock.
Hey, let's see. Brock's gonna retire 2026. So
yeah, I was gonna say they are saying Brock can retire 2026.
And that way you can prevent.
And if that nigga retires Brock too,
if he choke out Brock Lesnar and John Cena, he's solidified.
And that nigga put away that fucking bullshit ass robe for John Cena's last match.
Hey, and don't forget,
got his fucking coat back out. Them niggas been watching the show and listening. Shout out to them.
Looks like a proper person.
Yeah, I did put a picture up to show people what I was talking about.
It was a solid match. No complaints from me. GG Cena. We appreciate you. You know, the farewell tour was good.
It was.
But yeah,
it wasn't at times.
It wasn't at times.
I didn't say it was good. I didn't say it was great. I didn't say it was perfect. I didn't say it was decent. It was good.
We had some good time. We had some horrible time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
We had a rapper that just didn't show up for matches.
He should have wrestled more on the tour. Especially, he should have wrestled more.
We don't need 50, 100 shows from Cena. 30, some whatever.
Like at the show,
like I said, 50 dates would have been the sweet spot.
My thing is that any show that he was there, I would have liked Cena to have some type of match, either on the show, dark show.
Yeah, a lot of it was promos, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I love hearing John talk, but
yeah,
a little more action could have served.
That's
I love that. I feel that, but the only issue I had, no Randy Orton in all this.
Yeah, that's true.
He was in Baltimore, wasn't he?
No Roman Reigns, no Randy Orton was on.
I don't need Roman Reigns here. Where is Randy Orton, the so-called best rival of Cena of all time? Where is he?
It'd have been dope to see Edge, but that situation.
Nigga, Tony Khan wasn't letting Edge fucking show up on WWE TV. Not in a million.
Hey, go on this other show and take a loss. And then
I don't think he had to wrestle, but just show up.
Yeah,
Elias was there. I saw fucking Elias in the crowd.
Why the fuck was he there? Good send off.
Being there was cool.
Let's all appreciate the Never Seen 17. Yeah.
End of an era, brother. It's really
our favorite moment of retirement.
I've been watching John Cena since I was 10 years old, yo.
Let's get
favorite moment. Cena's pipe bomb.
Ooh, I think that's the same for me.
Wait, hold on. Favorite Cena moment of all time or favorite?
No, from the retirement
tour moment.
Oh, the heel turn, brother.
I said a pipe bomb.
For me, it's him beating Dom for the IC title. Because I was just happy during seeing that shit. That and the Sheamus Ray, like the 6-man tag, because it was just like that felt good. So, but it's more the Dom IC title win.
Or if you wanted, I already mentioned Cena AJ at Perth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a crazy
match. I like the Cody match too. That Cody match was fun. It was great.
Yo, that was a good one.
Honestly, the Logan Paul match I wasn't mad at.
No, it was, bro. Logan Paul fucking delivers. When he gets in the rings with these legends, yo, or these top tier guys, he keeps up. Whether it's Cena, whether it's Seth, whether it's Roman, fucking Logan Paul hasn't had a horrid showing against anyone since he's been in the company.
Listen,
I think we all know the worst moment, WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
But look, it all.
I don't care what excuse they gave. That was bullshit. I didn't like it.
Oh, that was easily the worst. I don't think it was a quick.
But I think that was the beginning of this I can't keep up anymore story, low key.
But he,
Like,
but it's
I'm not saying it was good by it, but I'm saying I think that's when they started planting the seed metaphically in the.
That is a horrible representation of that, though.
No, but Perf was after WrestlePalooza.
That was his worst ass whooping from Brock.
No, it wasn't. But I mean, he also wasn't as old as he was now when he was taking those first ass whoopings from Brock.
Yeah, but they both got older. They came in.
Listen, they both got older.
But Afro,
Brock
you can't say that's the beginning of I can't keep up because Perf was after WrestlePalooza.
It's true.
True.
Yeah.
But listen, we're gonna next episode we're gonna speak on the Cena retirement tour, the good, the bad, what could it get approved on. I don't think it was that bad. I didn't see crying about.
Yeah, but they're not real, brother.
Missed opportunities, yes, but overall, the whole thing was
solid showing.
But yeah, Zelme, we can find you over on 99 Media.
You can find me at Keeping 99. You can find me on Casual Conversations every Thursday, about 8:15ish, 8:30ish, every Thursday with Afro coming. But we just talk about whatever craziness going on in the world. You can find me on Tuesdays on the Keeping 99 Sports channel. Both will be on my Keeping 99 official channel during the month of December. So you can find me there. And we're talking about sports where we break down everything. We finally talk about the NBA. 25 games in, we can finally talk my Spurs and OKC, my hometown Spurs. My favorite team is the 76ers. Hometown Spurs. Them and OKC going at it right now. And Wemby ain't even been here.
Big ass NBA Cup, brother.
I take every win.
That's fine. Abercon 765, head HR.
You already know. You can find me at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. As Zelme just said, you can also catch me on Casual Conversations, casually conversating with him about all the debauchery and degeneracy on the internet. We just had an episode. We talked about the fucking Diddy doc. We got into the streamer awards. You know the vibes. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
Yeah. Free Tyler.
Yeah, Jamel, you'll have to pull up for Casual Conversations sometimes. Yeah, we just be talking about the random shit on the internet.
I'm up for it anytime. But
Jamel 6591.
I'm changing that soon. But anyway, Jamel 727 on Instagram. Cinnamon Suplexes on YouTube, TikTok. Once we're at Christmas break, I'll be doing some more videos. But these middle school kids is wearing your boy out.
I was that can go through it, yo.
So pray for me.
Yes, sir. El Blood Americana filling in for maybe Spider Cam, but you can catch him on Work Cartel Top 10 Roundtable. We're gonna be talking about John Cena, World Tour, heel turn, the whole run, the whole last time is now shit, how it was booked and portrayed and what Cena said versus what the fans think happened and comparing
it's all The Rock's fault.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Blame Dwayne.
Probably do that Monday.
Around the whole year and niggas are still trying to blame him for some shit. That's
so
crazy.
if niggas can pull up Monday and talk about it, it was pull up Monday and talk about it,
You niggas got to be able to stay awake.
Confirm it too what The Rock said, by the way. That's funny. Chance they called me at the last minute because they're like, damn, we need something big for this show. So we called The Rock.
The last time is finished. So see y'all, enjoy yourselves.
After throw your banana at the camera. Bend down at the camera.
There you go.
Peace.